Okay. We do have extra cards. I set them aside here for Libras, the month of May. The overall energy of this reading, Libra, is the King of Cups. So all cards are male or female. The King of Cups is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy of the King of Cups is what really matters, and that is that the King of Cups has a giant cup of love, holds it close to them, not handing it out. It's really difficult for the King of Cups to hand out their cup of love, but they have a huge cup. Now, this could be your energy as far as having that giant cup of love and that you're just kind of holding it close to you, or someone else's. So let me just keep reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Four of Pentacles. So this tells me that you've been feeling kind of weighed down by pentacles. Like you're looking for a secure and stable relationship. You're looking for, it could be a good job with the pentacles. It could be all about money, but you're feeling weighed down. It's become heavy. So the Four of Pentacles is in your highest energy. Let's find out why. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading for the month of May. So I'm starting to feel like you have a giant cup of love you have not been able to hand out because there hasn't been anybody stable enough, anybody, grounded enough to hand that cup of love out to. I have the Knight of Cups up next to the Four of Pentacles in your highest energy. The Knight of Cups is a very sincere love offer. I think there might be one coming in. Might be why you might be breaking this period that you've been in of feeling weighed down and heavy and not being able to move. I think you've had an offer or will have an offer, one of the two. And you're just not quite sure if this is the offer you want to hand that cup out to. But it's sincere. Now, if you're wondering, when this offer comes in, they are sincere. The Knight of Cups is right next to the King of Swords. This is your energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You're a Libra. This is for you. You do have your sword up. It's not easy to get that cup of love away from you. You are seeking truth. You are seeking clarity. And you want to know all about this offer that comes towards you before you'll hand out that cup of love. I think that's great. So you're in self-protection mode. So you're not like saying, no, I don't want it. You're just saying, I need to know more. I have the Seven of Wands right under the Four of Pentacles and next to the King of Cups. The Seven of Wands is that energy of blocking. I mean, I don't think this has been the only offer. I think you've had other offers, but they weren't the right ones for you. So you're going to nip it in the bud. You're going to nip it in the bud before it ever goes too far, before you ever hand out that cup of love. So that's why you've got the King of Swords here. You're going to make darn sure, or try your best to make darn sure that this relationship would be worth handing your love out to. So on the other side of the King of Cups, I have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is right under the King of Swords. So, yeah, it is about the Pentacles. There's 10 of them here. This is about union between two people. There is security, stability, commitment. There's extended family, pets, and there's also a child down here in this card. So this is a very family-oriented card with that's grounded and stable. This is what you're looking for, and so there is an interest, okay, that you want to pay attention to here, but you are going to, very gingerly kind of like get to the bottom of, who they are, what they want, and all the questions that you have. You're going to get those answered before you will hand out that cup of love and try to move towards this Ten of Pentacles, which is what you'd really like. I do have the Three of Pentacles under the Seven of Wands. So this is one of those energies that you're blocking. If they're tied to somebody else, you don't want them, It's like if their ex has some kind of control over them, you don't want them. If they have, if they're still married and they're not, maybe just separated, you don't want them. There's a lot of reasons. You do not want a third interfering party in this relationship or any relationship that you have. So that's why, you're really on guard about that. You want to make sure they are free and clear. So the Three of Pentacles is right next to the Emperor. And the Emperor is the card for Aries. So Aries might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is under the King of Cups. This is next to the Three of Pentacles. So it's telling me that this is your energy. I think your energy is holding true to yourself. Not budging. It's like you've made up your mind how you're going to move forward, and that you will seek truth, you will seek the clarity. You are being stubborn about it. Great. You should be stubborn about it. Everybody should, really look out for themselves, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're very well liked and respected by others. You might be a leader in your profession with this card here. You may have been. One other thing is through a divorce where a judge has, where you've been through the end of a relationship and there could have been a third party involved. It could be why some of you are in this energy of the Emperor. So pulling back that Cup of Love. And next to the Emperor here, just holding it close. Next to the Emperor and under the Ten of Pentacles is the Moon. The Moon is the card for Pisces, so Pisces could be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But with the Moon card here, it's about hidden things to be revealed, or secrets that have been kept will come out into the open. Night turning to day. So this is what you're after. It's right below the Ten of Pentacles. It's right next to the Emperor, and so we've got the King of Swords, seeking that truth, that clarity. You're hanging on to that Cup of Love very tight. You are looking for the Ten of Pentacles, and you're going to just stay true to yourself and hold out for it. And so you're going to bring everything to light that you can possibly bring to get to know this offer, because there's an offer coming in that you're really going to consider before even thinking about handing out that Cup of Love. Good for you. Let's take out the second part of this reading. So, up here on your highest energy line next to the King of Swords is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands, this is about success in love. This is what this is why you're on guard. You want to have success in your next relationship, okay? It's all makes sense to me. All these wands, you want to be able to be seen as a couple with whoever you're with. You want everyone to celebrate your love for each other. So you're holding out. You're just holding out for this energy to come in. Now, they're sincere, and let's just see where this reading goes. I got the Seven of Swords next to the Six of Wands. So the Seven of Swords is about sneaky, deceitful behavior. It can be lying, stealing, cheating, rumors, just manipulation. But it's not a wanted energy. It's somebody who takes and they don't give. I kind of feel like you were in a relationship that had that energy associated with it before. You might have even been engaged to somebody. And you handed your love out. So I have the Ace of Cups here. That's why you're holding this cup so close. So I don't think it's been, still pretty fresh. It's coming up in your reading. So you had handed out this cup of love before. You do have a giant cup of love to share with someone, okay? But this deceitful energy got in the way. Lying, stealing, like I say, lying, stealing, cheating, manipulating, some type of rumors. But, if you ever hear rumors, always go to the horse's mouth, always go to the one the rumor's about and ask them, because there are other people who have this energy that will do what they can out there. Between, it depends on if you know anybody like that would actually intentionally break you up. So I have the Strength card. And the Strength card is under the Six of Wands and next to the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you are going to know what to do, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. You're going to get what you want. You're going to have success in love. You know how, and it has to do with keeping your sword up. You know how to do that. It has to be staying true to yourself and bringing out all the truth that you can. So you're going to be able to do that. This Seven of Swords energy here, it caused you a lot of confusion in love. Another reason you're pulling back that and holding that cup of love you got so close. There's something in every single cup in the Seven of Cups, so there's not enough room for love. It's just like other things take precedence over the relationship or over the love. And it becomes very confusing. This deceitful energy becomes very deceiving. How can somebody love you and be so deceitful at the same time? So, yeah, you've been through it. You handed your love out in that case. And so this is why you're being more than careful now. I have the Three of Cups under the Ace of Cups and next to the Seven of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a couple things. You could have a reunion with somebody. This could be the same person that I was just talking about that you were in a relationship with before, but this time you're guarded, very guarded, and moving forward. This also can mean that there was, three people in a relationship that you didn't know about, that they were entertaining three of you. I don't think that's what this card is about, although that could have happened. But this also could be that whoever you're meeting up with, there's somebody coming in with this offer that is very sincere. You might meet them at a social gathering, which could be anything from a birthday party to a concert, some type of happy social gathering. So keep your eyes peeled on that one. I have the Nine of Swords under the Strength card and next to the Moon. Yeah, you've been up in your head. I mean, you really need to know the truth. You need to, and this is how you feel. You feel like you need to bring truth to the surface in this offer. It's all about this offer because you're up in your head. These swords of truth and clarity go through you, and it has to do with your past relationship. This really could be a reunion with somebody that's trying to come back in, and this time they're sincere. And they must be saying that they have left this deceitful energy behind. I think you were very close to this other person. So for some of you, this is a new relationship, and for others of you, this is a reunion. This is the same relationship coming back. You really went through it though with them. You're really on guard. And either way, whether this is an old relationship I'm reading about where you're on guard, why you're on guard, or just a recent or a past one that's coming back, either way, you're feeling like, and you did feel, and this is under the Seven of Cups, and next to the Nine of Swords is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords here, you're surrounded by truth, by clarity. You have a blindfold on, your arms are wrapped up, your feet are free, your mouth is free, so there are ways out. This is almost like a card of illusion, like you feeling trapped. And I think you're feeling trapped by this old energy of the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So you can get out of that. You can free yourself. And I think you are. I think, this is what's, like I say, putting you in this place of the King of Cups where you're holding on to that big cup of love and you're really going to third degree this person or whatever, however you're going to do it. Before you will move forward. But the cards are saying they are sincere when they come in. So you're feeling bound by these thoughts, and you can't seem to get your answers clearly, totally, about even what went down in a past relationship. I have the Page of Wands next to the Eight of Swords and under the Three of Cups. So this is speaking up, speaking out. This could be making a declaration. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, but this is like something that brews from the bottom of your feet and it comes out your mouth. So something will be said, And I think it's going to be said at this gathering. I think this is more like a happy gathering. If it's a reunion, it'll be said at the reunion between you and an ex. But you will speak your mind before moving forward with them. For sure, there are things that need to be said. There may be just a lot to talk about if you meet this person at a happy gathering. You're still carrying energy from a past relationship here. So this time, instead of taking out a clarifying card, I'm going to take out an angel card. Doreen Virtue's angel deck. And I'm just going to take out one for just a card of advice that may or may not have to do with this exact reading, but it's something that you need to hear from your guardian angels and spirit guides. There's 78 cards in here. It's a big fat deck. Beautiful. One more shuffle. Okay, I'm going to cut them 3 ways. And here's your card. It's called Guardian of Abundance. Hold it down so you can see it. And I'll put it back up there in just a second. So Guardian of Abundance. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in this situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. So, if you pause it, you can read that over and over if you like. That's your angel card advice.